I need to go pick my husband up at the airport, but before I go, I have some weekend sales that I'm going to pick up, and I have a question about one of them. I'm a little bit nervous that I got scammed, so hold on just a second. Here is what sold this weekend. I have a PS4 game, this Iron Fae book set, and this is what I'm worried about. The Nest Hub. I sold earlier this week a Nest thermostat, and I got both of them at the community sale that I went to just a few weekends ago. So I am gonna drive to the airport and I will explain why I'm worried about this when I get there. I made it to the airport. My husband's plane already landed, so I just have a few minutes, but I want to kind of go over these Google products. So I got a Google Nest thermostat and a Google Hub at a community sale a couple weekends ago. And I listed the Google Nest first, and it sold within a couple hours of being listed. I listed it for $60 and it sold for full price. I looked up where it was going, and it was a address, I think, in Nebraska. So I was like, okay, cool, somebody in Nebraska wants this. I did look to see the user, and the user came up in Germany. So I was like, okay, that's a little bit weird. And then the username was in a different language. Didn't really think much of it at the time, and it still might not really mean anything. I shipped it, and it has not arrived to its destination yet. But after that, I listed this, and this again sold within a couple hours of being listed, and again didn't think much of it. Did look at the address, and it's going to San Antonio, PR. So I was like, took me a second, but Puerto Rico. It's going to San Antonio, Puerto Rico. Again, didn't think anything of it. I looked up the user. They have positive feedback. So that sold Friday, and it is Sunday now. And between Friday and Sunday, I have been watching YouTube videos on reselling. And I came across this YouTuber who was talking about having her eBay account shut down permanently. And she brought up Puerto Rico and how there's a lot of scams that come out of Puerto Rico. So I was like, oh great, I just sold an electronic item for $75, which is kind of a lot for me, to Puerto Rico. So then I started kind of freaking out about both of these orders. So I went and looked at the address of the other order for the thermostat, and I put it into Google to see what came up. And I will put on the screen what came up, and it is an empty lot. So I was like, sweet. I sent something to an empty lot. I'm going to get some type of return. I don't know what's going to happen, but now I'm all stressed out about these, and am I covered by eBay seller protection? Like, do I just have to send it and deal with the consequences if this is a scam? I just don't know what to do. And I've never dealt with anything like this before. So, has anybody dealt with this? Is there anything I should do, or do I just send it and see what happens? I don't know what to do.